We are now learning tonight, too, about a mother who is missing after being separated from her children by Hamas. Her family and friends saying that members of that group allegedly used her kids as human shields, taking them from house to house to lure people out into streets. The kids are now safe, but nobody knows where their mom is. We want to bring in her longtime friend, Moshiko Ben-Giat, who is in Jerusalem. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. And I'm so sorry for what is happening to you, to your friend, to her family. Can you tell us anything more about what's happened?
Thank you for having me. Currently, we don't know where she is. We do know that she was taken alive last time. Last time we know. We have verified it through swiping across the Cholid kibbutz, the village that she lives in. So no trace of her. In other cases, when Hamas didn't want to take alive people, they just left them dead in their houses, outside the houses. So we couldn't find any trace of her. And we know for a fact that there is a certain hour where she was separated from her 4.5-month-old baby and her 4-year-old boy. They were given to a neighbor that was hiding in a closet with another friend. The neighbor's friend was killed in front of the neighbor, and Avital, the hero that actually was given the babies to our custody, later to be dragged by the Hamas terrorists from house to house, first to serve as a human shield. If something happens to them, something happens to the babies. And second of all, they were ordering Avital, the neighbor, to talk with people who were hiding inside the shelters. They were shooting so many bullets in the doors, in the shelters' doors, so they could see if there are families inside. And they told Avital to talk to them in Hebrew, saying, "Don't worry, we don't kill babies." They did. Some families didn't listen to those talkings and stayed inside because they couldn't breach in to each and every door. So their lives were saved. Avital and the babies were dragged like this for hours. We assume for around 8 hours from I think 1 o'clock. And around the evening, when it was dark, they were taken to Gaza. Around 2 kilometers before entering the city, they already saw the Gaza's buildings. For some reason, we believe it because the babies didn't stop crying and screaming, saying they want their parents. They were instructed to walk back towards Israel. Now, imagine Avital's feeling when she's instructed to go back with her, back in front of the terrorists that kidnapped her. And she didn't know if they want to execute her. She didn't know what happened, but all she knew that she needs to start walking. So she took the baby Negev, a 4-year-old baby, and Eshel, a 4.5-month-old baby. She took them on her back. The 4-year-old Negev was shot in his leg, so he couldn't walk. They dressed her so she would be modest. So she used one of the dresses as a baby carrier, so she could carry both of them. And she walked for miles. We don't know how long. We know it was for hours. During that time, she encountered another group of terrorists. She hid behind the sand hill. so they wouldn't notice her. And after a long time, she got to the fence. She crawled under it to find safety with another survivor. And the next thing we know is that around 1:30, their father, Adi's husband, who was in another village outside of Cholit, he wasn't with them. Around 1 o'clock at night, he managed to see his children for the first time in so many hours.
And that is a 4-year-old and a 4-month-old. And you said the 4-year-old was shot in the leg. How are the babies? How are the kids doing tonight?
I spent the entire day yesterday with them in the hospital. They were injured all over their faces from shattered. Negev was shot, so we operated him to take the bullet out. His leg was broken because of it. And Eshel, the 4.5-year-old baby, he was inhaling gunpowder and smoke and fumes to his lungs. So his right lung was damaged, and they had to hospitalize him to monitor his level of gases that were in his blood, because they were afraid his ability to breathe is damaged. Happily, their situation is improved now and improved, and hopefully they will be back in their home in Anani's her father's home in Jerusalem soon.
Moshiko, in a sentence or two, what do you want the world to know about your friend, about Adi, and about her family and what she's going through? Like
many, many others that were taken defenseless, unarmed, babies, women, elders. We want the world to know that Adi is alive. We want her back. We know for a fact that she was taken alive to Gaza, and we're expecting the world to understand that we're dealing with a very, very deadly organization. Those are not peace partners. Those are ISIS. And we need every support, every international pressure to bring back our loved ones.
Moshiko Ben-Giat, thank you so much for speaking with us tonight and for sharing her story, her family's story. A lot of people will be thinking about her family and those kids. I know. Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.